Welcome back to my new video. This video, I'm just going to talk briefly about the model training aspect of the whole architecture. Okay, so before we make any prediction on any model, we need to train the model. Okay, so I'm just going to hint you on the path that we are going to train the model separate from the entire architecture. Okay, so let's create a new folder called model-training. Okay. Inside that, I'm going to create a config.py file, and I'm going to create another file called trainer.py. Okay, so in the config.py, I'm going to paste in few code. So as you can see, these are just variables that I'm storing in config.py. You can see we are calling the model name as model.pkl, pkl. You can choose any model extension you want, but I'm going with a pkl. And once we train this model, we want to upload it to S3 bucket, okay? So that we store the pickle file on S3 bucket so that our architecture or microservice can consume that pickle file from the S3 bucket, because we want to decouple the whole process, okay? We don't want to store the pickle file as part of the deployment. Okay, so that is what is happening here. And this is my bucket name where I'm going to store the pickle file. And before you can store this information, you need the access key and secret key. Don't use it because it's going to be invalid. Don't try to use it because it's invalid. I'm going to delete after the video. Okay. Also, this is our S3 bucket location. Okay, so the bucket name and then the name of the model. Okay, and the model local storage path, we are going to store the model on this path in our container. Okay, once we download it in the prediction service, we'll store it under this path. Okay, so that is where we are going to be storing the model.pkl file. Okay, so the trainer also, I'm going to copy the entire code and then I'll explain what is going on. Okay, so I'm going to paste in the import first. So these are all the imports. We are training an iris model. This is our train test split. We are using the scikit model, and the model type is for logistic regression. Okay, and then we are importing the access key, secret key, and bucket name. Okay, that's what we're doing here. And then we're going to create some functions. This function, this one is using Bodo 3. Okay, it's an API, Python API to interact with your resources on Amazon. Okay, so this upload to S3, this is just a function to upload files to your S3 bucket. Okay, you can see the upload file function here. So this is what this function is doing. It takes the bucket name and then the file name. Okay, nothing complex here. The next thing we are going to look at is another function, the main function. Yeah, so under the main function, we're loading the iris data, and then we're grabbing the data and then the target, so which is the data and the labels. And then we split, train test split, we split the data into 70-30 split, 70 for training and 30 for testing. Okay, And the model we are looking at is logistic regression, and it's multinomial. Okay. And once we train the model, and then we train the model with the training data and the training labels. And then we score the model with the test data and then the test label. And then we grab the accuracy of the model. We print out the accuracy of the model. And here, this is where we are saving the model as a pickle, model.pickle. And then once we dump that model.pickle, we want to upload, we call the upload to S3 function and call the name of that bucket, and then store the model.pickle file in our S3 bucket. So finally, what we'll do here is to call this main function. Okay, so that is all. Yeah, so basically, that is all we need to do with our model training. Okay. So I'm not going to upload it to S3 bucket because our secret key and the other information are not accurate. So I'm just going to run it and we'll see what we get. You see now our model has an accuracy of 98% on the test. Okay. And you can see the model.pickle. So assuming I uncomment this part, is going to load it to S3 bucket. And let's see if we can check the S3 bucket. Okay. Okay, you can see this is the S3 bucket name, and then the model.pickle file is in there. Okay, I uploaded it way back in December 28th. Okay, so it's still the same model.pickle. Okay, so don't worry about that. So basically, if we want to check the list of buckets, these are all the buckets names. You see, this is the YouTube demo bucket that I have on my S3. Okay, that is where my model.pickle lives. Okay, so basically that is it for the model training part. And the next thing we'll be doing is going to be the we're going to call it prediction service. So the last thing we'll be creating is the prediction service. So I'm going to do that in the next video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.